What have I told you? There's a character in Naruto that makes Orochimaru look like a good guy. He's worse than early Naruto Gaara, Nine Tails, Zabuza, Kabuto, even Orochimaru. This character takes advantage of children. He doesn't care who gets in his way. He's going to kill as many people as he has to. He brainwashes people, and he does things to people that they can't even consent to it. He takes advantage of people. He's a manipulator. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Madara. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Anime Boom. Let's get right into it. Madara's abilities. This guy is so powerful. He's really up there with the top characters, like human regular characters with jutsu and stuff before all the god stuff. This guy is so powerful. He has so many abilities. He basically took all the eyes. He knows all the jutsus. He's learned about most of the jutsus. He became a god at the end of the show, so he really is like top 15 all characters, probably all time. So this guy's pretty powerful. He took drugs to get more powerful. He had to keep himself alive for hundreds of years to become more powerful. He has Susanos, the most powerful one, the perfect Susano. This guy was super powerful. His hand-to-hand combat is crazy also. He knows all the Uchiha abilities. This man fought in many wars. This dude is just a beast. So really nobody could keep up with him. This is why he's terrifying. Because nobody really could keep up with him. Only the first Hokage could. Really, for most of Naruto, the show, they talk about Madara, first Hokage, how their rivalry is just so huge. Like, the Final Valley is their statues. Nobody has scaled those high scale battles like them. So Madara was just a whole different level with abilities. And I talked about him being scarier than Orochimaru. Madara was so powerful that they turned Orochimaru into a good guy. This is how powerful he was. Everybody was scared of him. Madara was just a scary dude. So that's his power. Obito. This kid lived in a Henley village. He was around 12 years old, and he loved the village. There was nothing wrong with him. He really acted just like Naruto. He just wanted to become Hokage, and that was really it. He had a rival that was really his friend. He had a sensei he really liked, and he had Rin, the girl he liked. Everything was going good in life. He went up the ranks. He was becoming a great ninja, and he had a lot of potential until Madara got involved. Third Great Shinobi War. Obito got hurt in the war, and his team had to leave him behind because there was no way they could save him. So they thought he died, right? And he was supposed to die. Obito knew he was going to die, and he was happy that he got to save his friends. He gave the Kakashi a Sharingan. He told Rin to be safe, everything. But then Madara took his body. He saved him, but really only saved him so he could use him. He manipulated a whole story where Shinobi from another village took Rin, the girl he liked, and put the three tails inside of her. It's a tail beast. But he really did it. He put the tail beast inside of her. He manipulated the whole situation just to prove a point that the world is cruel and this world can't be saved. Obito's world was fine until Madara had to change stuff up, kill Rin, and Kakashi did it, so he had to hate Kakashi. He set all that up just so Obito would hate the world, and it worked. Obito became an evil man. He started a fourth Great Shinobi War. The war he got hurt in is the next war he started. That's the scary thing. Madara manipulated a whole situation just to get what he wanted. And he didn't even tell Obito the whole story. Obito learned later on, but it was too late by that point. Obito was already a monster. So Madara was able to manipulate a situation. A kid. And Madara was 100 years old. He manipulated this kid to basically carry his will to start hatred and try to do the infinite Tsukuyomi plan. It's a plan where they create a tree that people get stuck in a dream and stuff. It's really a lot, but that was the main plan. And he manipulated Obito to get his way. And it shows he didn't care about kids. He could use a kid to get his way. And Obito was a victim, man. It sucks, but that's what Madara does to people. Nagato. After Madara passed on and put his will onto Obito, telling Obito what to do, basically, he put a Rinnegan on Nagato before he was even like born. It was either when he was a kid or he was really like a baby or whatever. So this guy really just had no limits. He put his eye into a kid so he could revive himself later on with those same eyes. That's just really sick. And then he told Obito to create a whole story where Nagato makes a group and then Obito kills the group and then the group's leader Yahiko gets killed because they all got that set up. Like Obito and them all set that up. And Madara was prepared for that. And they knew Nagato was going to be needed for that Akatsuki. He never had a choice. He was going because he had those renegades in his eye. They were always going to need Yahiko to be in the Akatsuki and stuff. It was never a choice. So that's just really sick. A kid lost his parents and everything. And they used all of that rage and anger, and then killing Yahiko. They killed Yahiko. And they put him on that Infinite Tsukuyomi plan too. But the good ending to this is that Nagato met Naruto. And they fought in the Hitler village. And Nagato learned that there is a way to freedom and peace. So he sacrificed himself to help the good guys and not bring back Madara. That's a good ending. He didn't get fully manipulated by these people. He didn't know who the real Madara was. But Madara had so much to deal with why Nagato's life was so horrible. So it's good that Nagato learned not to trust these people all the way. And they were really dirty, evil people. So Nagato really came out a good person. I made Madara sound like he was a straight up evil person, but his backstory explains everything. This guy went through so much. He lived in a different age where the shinobi were just fighting each other and fighting each other. Clans were just fighting each other to see who was the top clan. And he was a part of the Uchiha clan, but the other top clan was the Senju clan. So he had no choice in it. Like he gave Obito and Nagato no choice. He had no choice in those wars. His brothers and sisters was dying. And he met a Senju clan member, another kid. This when Madara was a kid. His name was Hashirama. Hashirama was going through the same exact thing, family members dying and stuff. So Madara and Hashirama connected and became good friends and realized that the war and stuff that they was doing was kind of stupid. So they were aware of this just war and all of that. That was a good thing, but they had no say in it. It was just bigger than them. So they fought those wars. More of their brothers died and stuff. And Madara lost all his brothers. He has no family left. All of them are dead. So Madara, even when they founded the Hidden Village, him and Hashirama, when they tried to make peace and said the war is over, Madara had nothing to live for, and they made the second. They was already saying that Madara just wasn't fit to be the Hokage, so that also made Madara just say forget it. And he knew that Uchihas might eventually be killed and taken advantage of, and it happened also. So Madara isn't a fully evil villain. He's just a broken man. He's a broken man that went through stuff and didn't find the right way to true peace. And I think that's what led to his downfall. Throughout most of the show, everything that we see, all these characters being manipulated and tricked into doing stuff, Madara was the face of that. But at the end of the show, Madara ended up getting manipulated himself. Somebody took advantage of Madara. His name is Black Zetsu. They brought Black Zetsu didn't care nothing about Madara, and it was never about Madara. The whole plan was to get Kaguya back to life. It's this lady that's really powerful, and she basically owns the world. And her son told Madara all of this stuff to do just so he could bring Kaguya back. So Madara was never the main priority. So at the end of the show, we see Madara get betrayed by Black Zetsu, and it was just crazy that a character that tricked Nagato, Obito, all these Akatsuki people to do this stuff, ended up getting turned on in the end. And by the end of the show, he's just a broken man. He had to talk to Hashirama again because the way he tried to do it failed. He failed. He failed. Everything he did, all that tricking people, brainwashing, kidnapping, all of it was just pointless and useless. So that's how the scariest ninja in Naruto got taken down. So tell me how y'all feel about this. Do y'all think Madara was a broken man that is kind of good, or an evil man? Because he's just a scary evil dude. So peace out, y'all. Anime Boom out, peace.